All right, everybody, we're talking AFC Championship here. We got the Ravens, we got the Chiefs, we got Patrick Mahomes, and we got Lamar Jackson. Two fantastic quarterbacks duking it out, going head-to-head. Home game in Baltimore for the Ravens, 3 o'clock start time at M&T Bank. We're in for a good one. First, before we start, go subscribe to the Pro Am Podcast, our YouTube channel. It's at the Pro Am Podcast. We appreciate everybody that subscribes. We'll be posting new videos every week. Your support is much appreciated. Let's go through some keys to victory for each team here. First, we're going to start with the Ravens. The Ravens are going to need a strong showing from their secondary in this one. Patrick Mahomes obviously can really do whatever he wants when he's throwing the football. He's that talented. It's really hard to stop him. But if you stick on the receivers tight, you stick Kelsey. You've got two guys on Kelsey, obviously. And then you stick Rashee Rice. You stick everyone else tight. You play good coverage. He's going to have to throw into some tight windows. You got to force some turnovers. The Chiefs have a negative 11 turnover differential in the year. They also had 2 turnovers last week, given those were fumbles, but would be nice to get a pick from Mahomes. The Ravens can make his life difficult in that aspect by, 1, getting to him, and 2, making him throw into some tight windows. Maybe they can get an interception. Maybe they can force some more fumbles, but they're going to need to do something in order to slow down that offense. Keys to victory offensively for the Ravens: Lamar Jackson, get the ball to your receivers early. You got a lot of weapons. Mark Andrews returns today. Isaiah Likely still there, obviously. And then on the receivers, you got Odell Beckham. You got Nelson Aguilar. You got Zay Flowers. Big day for Zay coming. Mark that down. And who am I missing? Rashad Bateman. So you got a lot of weapons there. Lamar Jackson, if he can beat them in the air, they're going to try to contain him. So if he can beat them in the air, what are the Chiefs going to do? And other than that, they just really have to do what they've done all year. Be relentless on defense and stay versatile on offense. Keys to victory for the Chiefs: obviously, their offensive line is very important in this game. They're going to have to stay sturdy up front, protect Mahomes, maybe open up some holes for Pacheco. Like I mentioned before, the Chiefs' turnover differential was a negative 11 on the season. Compared to the Ravens' plus 12, that's not going to get it done. So the Chiefs definitely need to limit the turnovers this week. They turned the ball over twice against Buffalo. This is a much better defense that they're facing today. So if they're going to turn the ball over and limit their possessions, that's just not ideal for them. So they're going to have to limit turnovers in order to beat the Ravens today. My last key to victory for the Chiefs is to make the Ravens one-dimensional. What I mean by that is if they can force the Ravens to just throw the ball, if they can stop them on the ground, stop Gus Edwards, stop Justice Hill, and obviously contain Lamar Jackson, make him beat you in the air, play good coverage on defense, and force him to throw the ball, that's really their only hope. But Lamar Jackson has proven that he can do both. He's the MVP, and I really think the Ravens are going to pull this game out. But let me know who you have in the comments. Go subscribe to the Pro Am Podcast, but let us know. Ravens, Chiefs, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, fans of the Pro Am Podcast, let's get into the NFC Championship this week. We got the Detroit Lions heading into San Francisco to get those 49ers. 6:30 start Eastern Standard Time. Don't care where it's starting anywhere else because I don't live there. But let's get down to some facts. We got the Lions coming into San Francisco. First road playoff game, so interesting to see how that goes for Dan Campbell and the boys. But they do have a 3-2 outdoor record, so over 500 outdoors. That's a good sign. 6-3 away record. So those boys like to play on the road. They're good on the road over there. Keys to their success: I'm pretty sure that I believe that Goff needs to make some quick decisions during this game. He can't be sitting in the pocket too much. That fast 49er D-line is going to get at him quick, so he's got to get the ball out of his hands quick. Secondly, we need a good blocking game for Jahmyr Gibbs. If you can get Jahmyr Gibbs going, that opens up the pass game for everything. Lastly, for the defense, put some pressure on Brock. If I think the Lions can do that and do all those things, I think they can get a win. But let's talk about the home team, the 49ers, who have a 10-4 outdoor record, so they're pretty good outdoor if you ask me. They're 5-3 at home. Keys to their success, which I don't think they did too well last game, was getting CMC going quickly. Next thing, keep Kittle in the passing game. Limit big plays for Jahmyr Gibbs because, again, if that guy starts going off, I mean, he's tough to stop. He's shown it all playoffs. So if you limit him. And secondly, make the Lions feel uncomfortable. How about, who do you guys think is going to win? You guys got the Niners or the Lions?